My name is Jennifer, and my room was upstairs right there. Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me. I used to live here.
Have you ever walked past someone famous and not even realized it? Trust me, it happens more often than you think. Imagine yourself being a global superstar like Adele, Adam Sandler, or even Jay-Z, but people treat you just like another face in the crowd. We would be looking into some of the most hilarious, awkward, and downright heartwarming moments of celebrities not getting recognized. From karaoke nights to subway rides, you won't believe how often the world's most famous faces go unnoticed. First up, Adele on a night out to do some karaoke. A few years ago, in 2015, Adele decided she would have just a little bit of fun. She entered a singing competition dressed as an impersonator.
When the rain is blowing in your face.
With a new nose attached and with the name Jenny.
I'm Gabriella.
Jenny.
Nobody suspected anything in the beginning.
Sorry.
Sure.
A bit nervous.
Water.
But when her powerful voice hit the high notes,
When the rain is blowing in your face.
the crowd realized they weren't just watching an impersonator,
And the whole world is on.
Joking me. You are joking
I
me.
could offer you a warm embrace.
they were watching the Adele, which made the shock on their faces priceless.
In the stars. And there's no one there to dry your tears.
Now, here's a moment that shows humility when Adam Sandler walked into an IHOP with his daughter for a casual breakfast. The hostess, who had no idea who he was, told him to wait 30 minutes for a table. And what did he do? He simply left politely. But later the hostess realized her mistake. The restaurant then decided to make it up to him by hosting a charity event called Milkshake Monday, donating the proceeds to one of Adam's favorite causes, which he ended up posting with the hostess. And who can forget Jay-Z's subway ride? On his way to a performance at the Brooklyn Barclays Center, the rap mogul sat next to an elderly woman who didn't recognize him. During their chat, she asked who he was.
Ellen, what are you doing?
Ellen, I'm making music. I'm on my way to a performance in Brooklyn at the new Brooklyn Arena.
Oh, bad.
Big shows actually. This is the last show.
The wholesome conversation between the two became an internet sensation, proving once again that Jay-Z knows how to keep it real. Before we continue, let me ask you this. If you saw someone like Adele or Adam Sandler in a random place, do you think you'd recognize them? Or would you just walk by without a clue? Let me know in the comments. And while you're here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got plenty more fun stories just like this coming your way. Moving on, of course not all encounters are as sweet. Sometimes they're just plain funny. Take Britney Spears, for example. When she approached Modern Family star Ed O'Neill at the airport and asked for a photo.
And she came up and said, "Oh, Mr. O'Neill, I love Modern Family, and you're my favorite on the show." And I thought, well, I'm here. I'm the only one here, you know.
He obliged, but later admitted he had no idea who she was.
"Please, and I know you're in a hurry. Couldn't have been nicer." And I said, "Sure, fine, okay. Sit on this, So she sat there and we took it.
When he found out who she really was, he was absolutely mortified.
So the next day, my manager texted me. He said, what is this? It's 53,000 likes. It's Britney Spears.
You didn't.
No, I didn't know it was her.
Then there's Zendaya.
I used to be able to sleep anywhere. Like, I used to be able to just curl up in a ball and sleep on the flight the whole way. Like, before it even takes off, I'll be knocked out.
When a fan's mom mistook her for a character from 13 Reasons Why.
Because my son ain't gonna believe it.
Hi.
Say hi, Jordan.
Hi,
Yes,
Jordan.
who it is. Your girl from the show, 13 Reasons.
Zendaya, being the gracious person she is, gently corrected her.
Oh, I'm not on that show.
You not on that show?
I'm on Euphoria, darling.
Oh, Euphoria.
The mom was so embarrassed, but Zendaya laughed it off.
I said the wrong. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
I said the wrong.
I mean, it's a mistake anyone could make, right? Jennifer Lopez also had a hilarious run-in when she decided to visit her childhood home.
Hi. I used to live here. I used to live here.
She tried to introduce herself,
My name is Jennifer,
but the current homeowner wasn't impressed.
and my room was upstairs right there. Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me. I used to live here.
Imagine not recognizing Jennifer Lopez standing right in front of you. Now, not all of these moments are funny or heartwarming. Sometimes they're just downright awkward, especially when celebrities try to pull the "do you know who I am" card.
This is beyond. This is beyond.
You fight with me, I promise
This is harassment. You're harassing me as an American citizen. I have done nothing.
Let's talk about Reese Witherspoon. When her husband was arrested for a DUI,
Ma'am, what did I just tell you to do?
I'd like to know what's going on.
He's under arrest. If you don't get back
I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm allowed to stand on American ground and ask any question I want to ask.
Reese wasn't happy when she ended up confronting the officer.
I'm now being arrested and handcuffed.
Yep.
Do you know my name, sir?
Don't need to know.
You don't need to know my name?
Not quite yet. I'll
Oh,
get that
really?
information.
Okay.
Reese later apologized for the incident, calling it a moment of poor judgment.
How you doing, sir? So what? Can you turn the car off for me?
Then there's Offset from Migos. During a traffic stop, he refused to hand over his ID.
All right, you got your ID on you, sir?
Yeah, but why I'm being pulled over?
Well, you can't get your ID first, sir.
Why I'm being pulled over? I know my rights.
Saying he is famous,
Yeah, sir.
I'm famous too, so
Okay,
I
that's
know
fine.
my rights.
but the officer's response?
I'm not gonna give you my ID till you tell me why I'm pulled over.
Well, sir, I need your ID, and then I'll tell you, so I know who you are, and then we'll go from there. You said you're famous. Who are you?
I'm Offset, Migos.
Who's that?
And even a legend like Paul McCartney isn't immune. The former Beatle was once denied entry to a nightclub.
How VIP do we gotta get? I don't know.
His reaction was pure gold, and he just joked about it.
They won't let you in? What?
Yeah, we need another hit, guys. We need another hit. Work on it.
I think you don't have enough.
Next year.
Proving that even music royalty doesn't always get the VIP treatment. And sometimes, the funniest moments happen because of generational gaps or context.
Hey, do a kickflip!
Tony Hawk is a skateboarding legend, but try telling that to the kids he encounters at skate parks.
You're on do a kickflip with the barracks. I'm Eric Costin.
All right.
Okay.
In one instance, he challenged a group of skaters to do kickflips.
Yo, do a kickflip! Kickflip? Yeah! Oh, it's a race. Who's got it?
They had no idea they were talking to Tony Hawk. One kid even confused him for another pro skater.
Yeah!
And Billie Eilish had her hilarious encounter when she met Orlando Bloom.
I got a request from my fiance. I'm a huge fan, obviously. But my fiance who doesn't listen to.
She had no idea she was talking to the guy who played Will Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Thank you, bro. And, oh, there it goes.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
So proud of you.
Later, when her friends clued her in, Billie was mortified.
I did not know that was him. I thought that was just some dude Katy Perry met.
Even Emilia Clarke, who played Daenerys Targaryen on Game of Thrones, gets mistaken.
Gwen, who plays Brienne of Tarth, or something like that, and people will be like, "Oh, can you take this picture for us?" And I'm like, "Sure, definitely I can. Sure I can."
And not noticed.
It's quite, and I hear, especially, I'll go into the I'll be like, "Kit, just bring 1 minute. I'm just gonna go into the loo," and then I'll hear these girls being like, "Who is that girl that he's with?"
Can you imagine asking the mother of dragons to be your photographer? Now, some moments are just plain humbling. Remember when Jerry Seinfeld awkwardly turned down a hug from Kesha?
Because it's hard to just sleep when you're tired, because people are tired most of the time.
Kesha, I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks.
Please?
No, thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no, thanks.
He didn't realize who she was.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, it was Kesha.
Later, Kesha admitted it was one of the saddest moments of her life.
And then he didn't hug me in front of cameras, and it was the most depressing and hilarious, but also so sad. It was the saddest moment of my life.
And Selena Gomez once had a fan's dad ask her to film a video message for his daughter.
It's like,
You don't know my name.
no.
Say it.
Say Selena.
And?
Selena Gomez. Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
No, it's epic.
He couldn't even remember Selena's name. Talk about awkwardness. Jennifer Lawrence also experienced not being recognized when she tried to surprise fans on Hollywood Boulevard.
Simple if you have low enough self-esteem. The point was to put them on the spot and humiliate myself. And guess what? Both happened. Do you know who Jennifer Lawrence is? This is the worst day of my life.
Jennifer Lawrence. Nope.
At the end of the day, these moments remind us that celebrities are just people too. Whether they're walking into a diner, riding the subway, or visiting an old home, their fame doesn't always follow them. And honestly, it's kind of refreshing to see them have these real, relatable experiences. So, next time you think you spot a celebrity but aren't sure, maybe take a second look. Who knows? You might end up sharing a wholesome story or even a viral moment. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments if you've ever had a celebrity encounter, whether you recognize them or not. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more amazing content. See you next time.